This episode of Meet the Germans is all about passion, relationships and love in Germany. Let's be very German about it and start off with some numbers. 2/3 of Germans believe in love at first sight. The average age for getting married is 33. Gay marriage has been legal since 2017. According to a study, 1/3 of Germans are single. The happiest singles tend to be well-educated women over the age of 40. Most people in Germany still meet their partner through mutual acquaintances, but online dating and apps are not far behind. Somewhat unromantically, the German word for a dating site is Singlebörse, the singles market. There are various specialist markets on offer too, like ones for vegans, goths, or Swabians. But what about when they're actually on the date? Do you remember back in a previous episode the date I mentioned? I was once on a date with a German, and the conversation took a sudden turn. He wanted to compare the price per kilo of various vegetables in German and British supermarkets. #romance. Well, it obviously did the trick because I married him. So, as I've only ever dated one German, I thought I'd bring in some DW colleagues of mine to get a more rounded picture.
I am Adonis and I come from Syria.
I'm Louisa and I'm from the US.
My name is Dana and I'm originally from Israel.
My name is Fred. I come from Rwanda.
I'm Leah and I'm from Australia. I think that in Germany it generally takes longer to get to know somebody.
I don't know if you can call it a trial phase or something.
Once you're there, I think you're really integrated completely in their lives.
People take actually time to even tell you that I love you.
When they say it, they really mean it, and they don't say it nearly as often.
They're not in your face or like very aggressive, which makes me feel far more relaxed and comfortable.
To go out on a date with a German is always like you have to find appointment and then you expect like it's gonna be this weekend or the weekend after maybe, and then he's giving you appointment for next month on Wednesday at 3 p.m. and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow.
Are the dating rules different in Germany?
Being punctual, it's like rule number one, I think.
There are steps. Don't rush.
Take it slow.
I wouldn't exactly say that chivalry is dead in Germany, but I do often have the feeling it's gone missing sometimes.
Nobody uses their real name on like Facebook, or they don't have WhatsApp because it's too open.
You have to expect that you have to split your bills in the restaurant.
The waiter will come up to you and they'll ask you, zusammen oder getrennt?
And then the answer would come from the German guy like getrennt. And I'm like, okay.
How do you know if a German is flirting with you? That sounds like the beginning of a joke.
I think always through the eyes, if they give you a special look.
Maybe Germans are not the greatest at communicating the fact that they are into you.
They don't tend to show maybe their excitement that much.
If they're flirting, it's not clear.
Have you been on any unusual dates in Germany?
I think like in a sauna.
So I'm standing there at this really weird kind of activity sauna date.
You have to get naked in Germany. Awkward.
So I know Germans are like quite fit and they're interested in all kind of like outdoor activities, which is nice, but maybe I'm not into like bouldering on the first time we meet.
Sometimes people just tell you like, let's take a walk or let's meet at the park. For us, it's not romantic to be in a forest or somewhere in the park.
Since around 2008, couples have been coming to this bridge in Cologne to leave a padlock as a lasting symbol of their love for one another. There are well over 100,000 padlocks on the bridge, adding an estimated 50 tons of weight. Other cities around the world have begun removing locks from their love bridges, citing health and safety concerns. But at least for now, love has won the day in Cologne. Seeing as we're in Cologne, we should probably talk about the Rhineland's Maibaum or May tree tradition. In the night leading into the 1st of May, enamored young Germans, traditionally guys, of course, go in search of a birch tree, transport it by whatever means necessary, decorate it with coloured streamers and a love heart, and tie it to a lamppost outside their beloved's home. For the more modern Romeo, there are even May tree delivery services now. But enough of the sweet stuff, it's time for some sauce. How open are the Germans when it comes to sex?
Die Masse in Deutschland, glaube ich, ist immer noch sehr zurückhaltend, scheu. Ich bin Regine Thören und habe 25 Jahre einen Frauen-Erotikladen in Köln geleitet. Am Anfang war es sehr, sehr schwer. Im Chor wollte keiner mehr neben mir sitzen, wenn die wussten, welchen Beruf ich hatte.
Was waren die Dauerbrenner im Laden?
Im Grunde kann ich sagen, haben wir gelebt von den Vibratoren. Penisform war gar nicht so beliebt. Ein kleiner Geheimnisträger. Reicht schon. Kann ganz klein sein.
Und wie alt waren Ihre Kunden?
Ab 50 Jahren, 60 und aufwärts. Es kam zum Beispiel mal eine Kundin, die auch schon wesentlich älter war und sagte, mein Mann streichelt seit 20 Jahren an dem Punkt vorbei. Mir reicht's. Jetzt kaufe ich mir einen Vibrator.
It's time for me to love you and leave you. But before I go, here's a little love-related wisdom from Germany. Liebe geht durch den Magen. The way to a person's heart is through the stomach. Das Herz auf der Zunge tragen. In Germany, you don't wear your heart on your sleeve, but on your tongue. Oh, and alte Liebe rostet nicht. Old love doesn't rust.